Namaskar, this is Sanchari Chaudhary. I'm the director of Iachem Bangalore. And welcome all of you back again to International Institute of Hotel Management, Bangalore.
Iachem, popularly known as the International Institute of Hotel Management, is one of the largest private hospitality institutes that imparts world-class education and can firmly pride itself for being one of the most foremost academic institutions of the country that offer globally recognized international degrees in hotel management. The hugely popular events that they host, Iachem International Young Chef Olympiad. As the last dish is plated, they can only wait till the evening for the verdict to be pronounced.
Malaysia!
Iachem as an institute has always been able to define its core objectives clearly over the years. It is an institution that has always worked towards causes that give back to the society. Iachem proudly and aptly calls them food soldiers, a dynamic group of students working tirelessly to ensure a hunger-free world.
Hotel management. Hotel plus management. At Iachem, the education is like doing a BBA plus hospitality, because at Iachem, we train our students to become global business hospitality managers. In one hand, they are full of knowledge in hospitality, charismatic, and they have got the study skills of very hardcore management subjects like finance, strategic HR, global marketing, and a whole range of the management inputs.
For a great hospitality career, call 98310 50,000.
Okay, welcome back. Very good afternoon to all our audience, our amazing audience who's in fact watching this, video today. I'm Sanchari Chaudhary. I'm the director of Iachem Bangalore, and I'm streaming live from Bangalore itself. It's a beautiful weather out here, as it always is in Bangalore, and I'm certain that all hospitality aspirants, all students who do have an interest of going ahead and making a career in hospitality management, and also the parents who are home right now sitting and watching us live, would want to know about how the world of hospitality looks like, what basically does Iachem go ahead and provide you, and what would be your future in world hospitality. So a very warm welcome to all of you, and today we are going to be talking in this video about the different kind of career opportunities that you'll be getting when you become a hospitality student, right? The opportunities that the entity which is called as International Institute of Hotel Management would be providing you. A little bit of an origin about Iachem would also be conveyed to you through me, and also very familiarly we have a very important message from one of the most important sections of hospitality management, which is culinary arts, right? So today the dedication would be more towards different you can say career opportunities that one can actually go ahead and become once you are basically graduating with hospitality management and also with a specialization in culinary arts. So here we begin. If I have to talk about Iachem, well, I have so many things that I have to go ahead and tell you about. Iachem is in fact 30 years in the country and abroad today, right? About say 30 years ago, we went ahead and of course our headquarters was based out of Kolkata. And after that, we nurtured, and today we have about 8 amazing campuses across the country, and we also have 2 international campuses abroad, which is of course at Bangkok, Thailand, and also at Samarkand. In fact, in Central Asia, I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that we are the only entity of hospitality management who in fact has gone ahead and promoted tourism and hospitality in that particular amazing country. And that is not just all, because in the next couple of months, inshallah, I'm sure, we would be having a lot of other particular amazing locations in the world where Iachem would be coming, and you do not have to basically travel at that time. If you're in that particular amazing city, you would be able to be a part of those amazing locations to study hospitality management. So that's about the origin of this entity called as Iachem, right, global. Talking about what basically we go ahead and encourage you to do. Well, hospitality management, as you already know, was earlier also called as hotel management. But then there are a lot of things that we do here at Iachem which makes it lots different. I'm sure, of course, with all due respect to everybody, I have to say that we have a very, very student-centric environment in Iachem. And this is in fact standardized across throughout the country and definitely even in abroad. We have, if you talk about the curriculum, a very standardized curriculum and also a very trendy curriculum, which is absolutely dominated by technology. Yes, at Iachem, we give a lot of importance to study and operational study of hospitality management. If I have to give you the different subjects that one gets to learn at Iachem in hospitality management, well, particularly our entire course is built in such a particular manner that it is a very beautiful amalgamation of hospitality operations along with that management skills. So when I talk about hospitality operations, ladies and gentlemen, my dear students, then of course it will be the 4 important departmental studies which you would be able to get in hospitality, which is namely called as accommodations operations, rooms division, right, culinary arts, and definitely food and beverage. Together with that, you will be getting very important subjects lines like very, very important part of your curriculum, which is going to be there throughout your 3 years here at Iachem. You would be having very, very important subjects in management. Like for example, you'll be having subjects like, MICE, you'll be having subjects like event management, you'll be having subjects like marketing and human resources, you'll be having subjects like accountancy, right? And definitely you'll be having many more subjects that basically attune towards your entire need of hospitality industry today. But as I've said, at Iachem, every particular subject is enhanced with digital technology and definitely skills which all of you would be getting, right, and which will be making you absolutely apt for the industry tomorrow. As we all know, and what we have seen in the last few trends and of course the last few years and even right now, when we always go ahead and talk to the great hospitality CEOs and mentors and of course, the general managers, we always get to understand from the industry there is a need today of, you can say students and of course you can say, graduates who are absolutely apt in different kinds and completely multi-skilled. So multi-skilling is something which is extremely important today, in all the particular aspects of your training and your subjects out here, right? When it comes to definitely, how are we going ahead and giving you this training and definitely how are we educating you? Apart from your offline classrooms today are open and we are in fact looking forward to have students here. Our classrooms have already begun with the offline classes, both in practicals as well as in theory. So when we have this entire pedagogy built, it is built in such a particular way that you get a complete, understanding of your theory, which is in fact being supported by a lot of practical sessions on campus. Along with that, there would be a lot of exclusive tours, both in India as well as abroad, which I'm going to be talking to you about again, right, which will be completely giving you a lot of empowerment on all these subjects and absolutely making you become a superstar of everything which is related to hospitality management. So there would not be a single particular subject where you can actually say that I have not got the macro information. So that's how the technology is attuned to every particular subject curriculum. That is how you would be getting a lot of exposure in every particular area of hospitality management. And by the time you graduate, with your industrial exposure and with so much of knowledge and learning and exposure that you would be able to go ahead and work in any particular vertical or domain of the hospitality industry. Now, I have to tell you, students, parents, and all our amazing audience who's listening to me today, that hospitality industry, again, which is one of the most beautiful industry and a passionate industry, and as you can see, I'm somebody who is extremely happy to be a part of this industry for the last 20 years. And believe me, 20 years ago when I graduated, right, I still had a thought, am I only going to become a part of maybe the hotel industry? Not really. It gave me an opportunity to be a part of various verticals, whether it was, working in multinational organizations, working in IT, working in telecommunications, as we say, or working in education management. I have had an exposure in all, and that's what hospitality management has given me. Now, how did it basically give me so much of force and so much of, you can say, energy in these particular courses, and of course exposure in all these verticals? It was also because of the degree that I graduated with, and it was an international degree, and that's what exactly hospitality management in Iachem would be going ahead and awarding you with. So my dear students, ladies and gentlemen, parents who are listening to me right now, at Iachem Pan India and of course globally, our most important degree that all of you would be graduating with after 3 years of your entire dedicated study here would be a degree from London, UK, which is in fact Bachelor of Arts, BA in Hospitality Management, which is going to be awarded to you from University of West London, UK. If I have to talk to you a little about UWL London, well, it is one of the most acclaimed degrees and universities in UK and London, which of course, wherein it comes to the world global rankings, in UK alone, it comes within the top 20. And of course, in London in hospitality studies, it still comes at every year within the top 4. Of course, a place, a location, which in fact houses such important universities and colleges like, say, the Imperial College, the King's College, Coventry, and so many other amazing universities and colleges. UWL, University of West London, is basically ranked so well. And this degree is going to be your golden key, your passport to the world. Tomorrow, anywhere in the world, whether you want to go ahead and do your higher studies or you want to go get yourself employed, your university degree from University of West London, UK is going to be the biggest important key factor. And that is going to be giving you a complete global placement and of course giving you that particular reach to complete your higher studies. Definitely, along with the UWL degree that you will be getting here after your 3 successful years at Iachem, you would also be awarded with an Indian degree, which is of course, from the government of India, which will be helping you go ahead and maybe, becoming a part of maybe tomorrow your government sector if you want to be, working with the PSU sector, or you basically want to go and do your masters here in India. That is going to be helping you with that particular degree itself. So that is the dual degree that I'm talking to you about, which would be, awarded to you after your 3 years of successful study at Iachem here. When it comes to placements again, well, we start preparing you with business communications, with different kind of languages and of course soft skills from the year 1 itself. Wherein by the time you're in 3rd year and you're absolutely ready to face the world, you would be getting a lot of training and exposure and definitely a lot of cake to go ahead and sit for multiple interviews, right? And getting yourself readied by the industry. So as you know already, the industry today of hospitality industry, again, is not just, limited to hotels or restaurants. Well, if I have to, open up the Pandora box of hospitality industry, it is in fact every particular industry where hospitality industry reaches. So to name a few, definitely you'll be able to get yourself exposed and get, of course, yourself employed and, of course, even work, with places which is, of course, cruise liners, the luxury, you can say the luxury, groups, the different fashion houses like Louis Vuitton, etc. would be the ones who will be coming and employing you, right? You'll be having locations to work like, say, the Vodafones or say the Airtels of the world, right? Where telecommunication is always in a lookout for getting the best professionals from the hospitality industry. When it comes to IT and software, they're always looking out for individuals and professionals from hospitality industry. Again, the world's biggest bank banks like say the American Express or say the HSBCs or the biggest, you can say banking sector is always glued at looking for professionals coming from the hospitality industries. And just not them, there are hospitals, big hospitals like say the Apollos, where the CEO itself happens to be from hospitality industry. You've got the cruise liners, you've got in fact the event managers, the wedding planners, the nutritionists, they're all the part of hospitality industry. So when it comes to the spectrum and the choices that you'll be getting post your 3 years of your successful graduation at hospitality management, you would be basically accepted by every particular industry of the world, because that's going to be your reach, that's going to be your education, your soft skills, your training abilities, and definitely your education that you'll be taking ahead. And the most important part, you would be all enhanced from the very first year in technology, in machine learning, in AI, which is so important today and which is a part of your curriculum since day one at Iachem. So that was about your education, their pedagogy, the learning styles, and so many other things and exposures that each one of you would be getting here at Iachem. I am so honored to say that year after year, whether it is the Forbes, you can say the world's one of the biggest media houses, or maybe Asacom, right, which always goes ahead and awards us as the best placement, organization and educator, as the best hospitality brand year after year. And that has only happened because of the consistency of our education. That has only happened because of the consistency in our alumni doing so well across the world in all the verticals of hospitality. And because of our such successful alumni clan across the country and abroad, that has basically become our most important forte of becoming one of the most largest hospitality education chains in the world. And definitely, in India, we are reigning as the best in hospitality always. While I'm talking, I was in fact checking out, and I have to tell my IT team that there's some amazing questions which are already coming in, and I would like to definitely go ahead and before my next team comes in, answer these questions for all of you. So, with the permission of my IT team, I would like to go ahead and answer these questions. And definitely the first question happens to be wherein one of the teenage viewers is asking me, how many years of course studies hotel management, what degree or diploma will it provide? Well, I've already answered you. Tina is the name of the person who's in fact asked this question to me right now. Well, Tina, I have to tell you that it is for 3 years that you get to study here at Iachem. Your entire hospitality management degree, the entire year would be 3 years span. And where, as I've said earlier already, you'll be having 2 courses, you'll be having 2 degrees that is going to be awarded to you. One would be your international degree, which is a BA in hospitality management from the University of West London. And together with that, you will also be getting a Bachelor in Tourism Studies, which is going to be given to you by IGNOU, which is of course from Government of India, right? Your entire study program is going to be for 3 years here. And of course, it's going to be supported by NSDC, Government of India again. So that was your question. I really hope that you're satisfied with this question right now. I would be taking the next question right now, which is how can I take admission in Iachem? Well, currently is the intake season. I'm certain all of you are already ready. For the viewers and of course the students who are looking for an opportunity to become a part of hospitality management and of course Iachem, I have to tell you, you don't have to do anything else. You just have to basically go online, click on our domain, which is www.iachem.ac.in. The very moment you're there, you'll be able to get across a link which basically mentions as ECHAT, our hospitality common admission test. The very moment you're clicking on that, you have to surface your details, and once that's been successfully registered, you'll be getting your admit card and you will be basically able to sit across for your ECHAT examination, which is again going to be held in the month of September, the first week, and you'll be getting the dates shortly. I'm sure it on the chat box we're able to give you the details as well of the next ECHAT dates, right? And once you're successfully happening to receive your admit card, you just have to get in touch with your particular campus where you want to go ahead and apply. If it's here at Bangalore, so my team will also be giving you the details of the contact numbers where you can speak to them directly. Or if you're here in Bangalore already, please do not wait. Just walking down to our campus, we are here eagerly looking forward to meet you. And in person, we will be very, very happy to give you the details, furnish you with all the particular registration formats, and then you can always successfully register yourself. And not just that, once you're registered successfully and you receive your admit card, you definitely have to work hard for that. You have to sit for the All India Online Admission Test, and once that's been fulfilled, you also have to basically sit for your personal interview round. So once your home-based personal interview round, or at campus if you're coming, the personal interview round happens here as well. If that's happening, and if we see that there's a proper fitment between you, and we get to see that yes, you do have the reasons to be a part of the hospitality industry, you're eager, you're fascinated by this hospitality world, you really want to go ahead and do well in life, you want to travel well, you want to be very, very successful, and you do have the fire in your belly, then that's it. You become a part of hospitality management and definitely a part of Iachem and Iachem Bangalore out here. So that's about the admission procedure. I would be quickly going to the next. I think this question I've already answered, and this question is, what skills or subjects will I be taught during my course? Well, I've already answered this question for you. It is going to be a complete amalgamation, a very beautiful amalgamation between hotel operational studies and management skills, which is absolutely enhanced by AI and technology. So a very, very interesting subject, whether it's the operational studies or the management skills that all of you would be getting. These are all practical based and all equipped with the best of audio-visual capabilities, with our world-leading teachers and academicians all across India, and of course abroad. You'll be getting a lot of amazing knowledge and training from the entire team at Iachem. I would be now going ahead for the next question, and this is, working in hotel is tough for girls, I've heard. This is an interesting question. How do I decide about my career? What are my options as a girl? Well, I have to tell you, the bestest thing that you can actually think of as a girl is you have a lot of compassion. I think today women leaders are the most successful ones. Of course, there is no gender bias here. Everybody becomes successful if they're really hardworking, if they really have the passion, if they have the drive, the fire in the belly. But when it comes to women, as a woman myself, I have to say that yes, with already the trait in ourselves of soft skills and definitely of compassion, we definitely build great leaders, right? When it comes to perfecting our team, taking care of guests, and everything, we have the best of qualities possible. And with the training and with the education that we'll be getting, the world-class education that we all will be getting with Iachem, I think you do not even have to worry, because if you do have the drive, if you do have the interest, you have the intent, and you want to do the best in the world, I think nothing can stop it. Whether you're a girl or a boy, you have loads of opportunities ahead of you, right? And definitely if you do well and if you're successful, this industry definitely gives you a lot of opportunities to rise up pretty early. So, you can become a general manager today in the age of say 30, 32, right? If you're really doing well. So today is a world where we're all looking for young leaders, young passionate leaders. And if you're a girl, definitely you already have the ready combination of your skills, your soft skills, and you just have to inherit basically going ahead the technical skills and your abilities, and they're ready to go. I don't think so there will be anything that will be stopping you ever again. So there are loads of opportunities for women here in hospitality industry. The industry is looking for a lot of women leaders to come ahead and take up the opportunity of leading teams. So there you go, that goes for the answers. I have the next question. What career choices do I have when I graduate from the college? Will there be any help provided from the college in finding jobs? Well, this question is asked by my very dear friend Poonima. She basically goes ahead and poses this question for all of us. Well, the first thing is, as I've already mentioned, hospitality industry students, dear parents, is not just limited to hotels or restaurants. It's open to every particular industry. It's the foundation of every industry today. So every industry today needs people from the hospitality sector because of their professionalism, because of their soft skills, because of their ability to handle all kind of people, because of their ability to work under stress, and definitely be somebody who can do it all, right? So you have to be the one who has to be the master of all trades, right? You have to be absolutely multifaceted, multi-skilled in all particular abilities. And if you do have all of this together with you, you're open to career options in, hotels. You can become an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship happens to be a very, very important subject in Iachem. We're the only college which gives so much of emphasis in you becoming an entrepreneur. And this is both in your curriculum, which is going to be induced from the year one itself, where we'll be going ahead and helping you become a sought after entrepreneur. And together with that, we will also help you, dream big and help you with the assistance of Sahas. Sahas, in fact, happens to be our global initiative by our chairman, in fact, which was introduced last year during the pandemic. And this is a complete global reach through which, if you're somebody who wants to go ahead and open up something of your own as a student of Iachem, and you want to basically have your dreams well, you've got a great business plan, of course, we would be the ones, Iachem, with of course its deep funds of already about say 5 crores that we have actually kept for our students, can go ahead and help you do one. We have already helped our students, a couple of students who have in fact done very well, had amazing, you can say business plans, and they are already entrepreneurs now. We have gone ahead and helped them set up their businesses as well. So that is going to be the encouragement and exposure by your college tomorrow if you become one of Iachem, if you become an Iachemite. So that's an incredible journey of entrepreneurship that we'll be having here, with so much of support being given to you from all the mentors, from all your teachers, from all your directors when you become one of our students. Help, as you asked, well, I have already told you all, you would be a part of Iachem forever. It is not just going to be a 3-year journey that you get to be, a part of when you in fact become, you can say the first year student at Iachem. Even after your 3 years of journey completes and you graduate, you become an alumni. After that, for lifetime, we'll always be there to help you, to guide you, to mentor you in your, complete career decisions. So that is a kind of support system that you will be getting from your college forever. Well, these are a few of the questions which I thought I'll be in fact taking. These are very, very interesting questions. Before, in fact, I'm sure that you've already heard me pretty well, and I would like to basically go ahead and today showcase a very important department, a very important core area, you can say core function area of hospitality management. And through that tomorrow, you have very, very important, you can say locations that you can actually work in, and it is not just, you can say, the kitchen area of a hotel that you're restricted to. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, students, I'm talking about culinary arts and talking about the food production department. And today in this particular career seminar, I'm going to be giving a lot of emphasis towards it, and my kitchen team is going to be coming forward and talking to you about, what you can say the culinary department of a hotel management college looks like. It will be giving you a lot of detailing about the different kind of exposures that you would be getting, in your 3 years of your entire experience at Iachem. And definitely you will also get to know about the different kind of career options you'll be getting once you're having a specialization area as kitchen management, right? So it's a very, very interesting area. I'm sure, in the next few minutes, we'll be able to go ahead and take you to Edible Arts. Edible Arts happens to be one of our, you can say, training kitchens of Iachem Bangalore. We've got 2 exclusive industrial kitchens here at Iachem. We'll of course be wanting to take you to a tour of that particular location. You'll get to see all my chefs there, all the chef lecturers who are going to be there telling you about it, and also you'll get to see a few of my students who are in fact already working and doing their practicals, and they will also be telling you about the entire journey of becoming one. So all the very, very best, and I really hope that you're going to be enjoying the rest part of the session. And we all at Iachem Bangalore looks forward to welcoming you here soon, physically at the campus. We're all waiting for you. Don't go away anywhere. We'll be back again after a short break.
Good evening to all the people who are watching on live. We are right now here in Edible Art Kitchen, Iachem Bangalore. I will just go through the kitchen. How do we operate through doing practicals and also many events which are including YCO, YCI, YCIJ, teacher chef, and also first year, second year, third year practicals. So this is a star kitchen which is called as Edible Art Kitchen from Bangalore. This kitchen is completely aesthetic designed way, which is included your hygiene sink, international standard like hygiene sink. We have color cutting boards which we use in different preparations, and also we ensure every table has a setup of an oven, of a food processor and all. And we have also internationally having all fire extinguishers which we use in this kitchen. This is a very star kitchen of Young Chef Olympiad, which has almost like 50 countries which do come to different campuses. This is one of the key campuses where international students do come and compete here. We also have many master classes with our Michelin star chefs like Chris Galvin, and also our brand ambassadors like Chef Sanjeev Kapoor, Kunal Kapoor and Chef Ranveer Barar. They do coming to the this kitchen and take lot of master classes with our students. When I talk about the kitchens of Iachem Bangalore, we have total 3 kitchens. First kitchen, this is a kitchen where we use for first year, second year and third year practicals, which has lot of setup, which includes like Indian cuisine. We have tandoor setup. We also have something like sous vide machine which we use for third year specialization students, and also we use some cuisine based equipments like we have pasta machines and all, which we use making of fresh pastas. And coming to the setup of the tables, understanding the COVID protocols, we keep always 2 students on one on opposite side so that we maintain a proper social distancing. So I also would like to tell one more thing. Kitchen as a specialization is a key factor. Most of the students, most of the children who comes, they want to become chefs, seeing lot of celebrity chefs and all. So on that basis, today we also have couple of students who have been in USEC competition from the US soya bean products, which is collaborated with our Iachem also. We have couple of students here who are part of the participant initially and were also the winners of the competition. I have Saloni here, who is a winner, who will talk little bit on the USEC competition which is collaborated with Iachem.
Hello everyone, so this is Saloni Patil from Iachem Bangalore, currently pursuing my third year. So firstly I would like to thank Dr. Subarna Bose and our director Sanchari Chaudhary ma'am for motivating us and mentoring us throughout the competition. So I learnt a lot of things in this competition. I got to know lot of soy products which I have never heard of, and so the dessert which I made was soy kalakan, and my experience was really good. It was such a great exposure for me, learning new things, and it was a very nice experience. Thank you.
Yeah, there are few questions which are coming online through the students, like Pooja was asking some questions, Saloni was asking some questions. After getting hospitality degree, if you want to pursue culinary as a profession, what are the career opportunities do you have in the kitchen? You know, there's one question with Tanaya is, what is the timeline to reach the highest position in kitchen as a department? See, when you talk about kitchen as a department, it's a very hard working place where it might take 2 years, 3 years or 5 years, where you need to understand lot of basics from the first year till third year you go into advance. And when you join an industry, any establishment or any hotel or any airline catering or cruise line caterings, where you get lot of opportunities through your careers. And also nowadays cloud kitchens are one of the most happening things, where it ensures at least 3 to 5 years to grow yourself in your kitchen department. You need to really work hard. You need to ensure you have to coordinate with your department people, so that you get into a good position in kitchen. Is maximum 5 years you need to really work hard. 3 to 5 years is the time period where you need to really take a good position in the hotel or in the kitchen. We also have another question by Pooja. In the internship, which hotel brand or a country is the best to get specialized? If I tell you any of the 5-star hotel, India or international, wherever you go and do your training, you need to ensure the learning process will keep on happening through different departments. It's not that Indian hotels we can do better or foreign hotels you can do better. It's how do you learn in working, coming on time, make sure that you have that learning objectives of your own learning inside the kitchen is very important. And to understand the learning in the kitchen, you have to practically work with the chefs. Then only you can ensure that you have a very good internship either in India, either in abroad. And there is one more question with Chatur. I am a vegetarian in the hotel management. Is it possible being a vegetarian to take kitchen as a specialization? So if I go on this, it is something which is a religious belief of every person. We never force any student to eat non-vegetarian, but they need to cook and they need to ensure they understand what is the cooking techniques and cooking possibility happens in a cooking process of the meat. Okay, keeping on the religious belief, we never force the students that they have to have non-vegetarian, but they should have a clear idea how is the cooking technique and how is the cooking process happen in the non-vegetarian food. That is what is the answer for him. And we also have one question from Nikhil. How basics of food production is important for the opportunities of career? See, if I talk about career opportunities, there's vast in the kitchen department. As a chef, you can go in cloud kitchens, like many of our third year students right now during the pandemic also, they got their placements in Vosh. It's a cloud kitchen where they have hired our students, and there is something called cruise liners. You have a career opportunities, you have airlines in the career opportunities, and the hotels. There is a history from our campus of Bangalore where we have OCLD, we have from ITC, from ITC hotels, management trainees, we have OCLD students in getting opportunities in OCLD also, and many hotels like Accord or from Taj group of hotels like management trainees were always being selected from the campus of Bangalore. And there were also a couple of students who are there in Marriott properties like a Voyager who has joined as a management trainee. So there are n number of opportunities in the taking hospitality and kitchen into consideration of taking career opportunities in their own choice. There's one more question from Saga from Delhi who wants to ask, how does entrepreneurship helps in hotel management? So yes, definitely. We have started entrepreneurship in our college, Iachem. During the pandemic, we thought we should help the students to ensure to, if they want to start any business, we have a entrepreneur cell which is called Sahason, which ensures there are a couple of teachers and mentors who take a special classes for them. They train them how to make a successful business, either understanding the rules and laws, either you invest money, how to make a profit, and what is the procedures of marketing. How do we do that? That entrepreneur is a cell which ensures you make your own, you do your business, investing money into one business of whatever you wish to do. There are many students who in our college who are already in entrepreneurship where they have their own baking units where they are having, from second year onwards they have started, like that was helpful for them to ensure to do the production of baking, cake baking, or it can be cakes, pastries, what they are selling, cupcakes they are selling. These all things are a part of entrepreneurship when they start doing specialization as a course in third year also. So if they are somebody who is interested to do entrepreneurship, we also ensure they get a proper training for that. And that's it.
Hi, I'm Shelly here speaking from the Iachem Bangalore campus. We are located in Indranagar 80 feet road. Landmark is Sapna Book House. And I think you must have had a very interesting session from all our directors and the faculties. And any other questions, if you need to know, you can always write in the video chat box. And of course, you can also be in touch with us. Our numbers are 9902885522. And of course, another number is 98310-50000. I'm Shelly here. I'm speaking from the Iachem Bangalore campus. I take care of the admissions and the PR. Thank you. Good day.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸಾಗರ್, IIHM ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಟೀಮಿಂದ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮಗಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ತರಹದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಇದಾದ ನಂತರವೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಕಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲೈವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬರುವಂಥ ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈವ್ ಆಗಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಾದರೂ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತರಹದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ನಿಮಗೇನಾದರೂ ಇನ್ನೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿದ್ದರೆ, ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ 1-to-1 ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮಗೇನಾದರೂ 1-to-1 ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಹೀಗಿರುತ್ತೆ: 9902885522, 9591000011. ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
Iachem, popularly known as the International Institute of Hotel Management, is one of the largest private hospitality institutes that imparts world-class education and can firmly pride itself for being one of the foremost academic institutions of the country that offer globally recognized international degrees in hotel management. The hugely popular events that they host, Iachem International Young Chef Olympiad. As the last dish is plated, they can only wait till the evening for the verdict to be pronounced.
Malaysia!
Iachem as an institute has always been able to define its core objectives clearly over the years. It is an institution that has always worked towards causes that give back to the society. Iachem proudly and aptly calls them food soldiers, a dynamic group of students working tirelessly to ensure a hunger-free world.
Hotel management. Hotel plus management. At Iachem, the education is like doing a BBA plus hospitality. Because at Iachem, we train our students to become global business hospitality managers. In one hand, they are full of knowledge in hospitality, charismatic, and they have got the study skills of very hardcore management subjects like finance, strategic HR, global marketing, and a whole range of the management inputs.
For a great hospitality career, call 9831050000.